Hey yo, what is going on, you guys? All right. So I really wasn't sure about making this video, and I wasn't 100% sure on how I was gonna approach this video. So let me start off. I mean, you guys already know the title is down there. But let me let me start off by saying that I watched so many videos about this topic, and I was seeing so many people posting about it. I all through social media, through Facebook, Twitter, and pretty much everything under the sun. You know, some of the people that I subscribe to were also talking about this. So, you know, and not to, you know, do the whole bandwagon thing. I'm not doing that at all. What I'm doing is giving you my opinion on what's pretty much been one of the craziest things that I've possibly ever heard about. So you kind of already get an indication of what I'm talking about. And that is the whole media attacking Felix, or you guys probably will know him better as Pewdiepie. And the thing that I have a slight issue with is that this is a really hard topic to talk about because for one, I normally don't do these videos. I don't normally talk about these sort of things because it's the whole YouTube drama. I tend to stay away from that. I also I'm a small YouTube channel, so you know what do people care about what I say? But that's where this has to come into play. So I did post. I think I tweeted, and I also put on my Facebook page, on my channel's Facebook page, pretty much supporting Felix because because this all started when I thought this actually was fake. To be quite honest with you, I thought this was fake. I thought I saw it on H3H3 Productions. If you guys don't know who that is, you definitely go check them out. I'll leave the link in the description. Really cool guys out there. And at first I thought this started with a what was it? It started with kind of like this collaboration between Ethan and Felix, and there was a lot of backlash because of it, because a lot of people didn't think that it was a joke, and it turns out that it actually was. And also after that, Ian, or H3H Productions, made two additional videos after that video. Pretty much the first one stating that yes, it was a joke, and the second was actually supporting Felix in this weird thing that was going on. And at first I didn't understand that. And then again, I watched another video on Do It With Dan. If you guys don't know that, he's a moto vlogger. He's also pretty cool. Definitely go check his channel out. But definitely, that started making me, you know, really concerned. I was like, wait, what? What's really going on here? And then, so I finally went to go check it out, and I saw Felix's video responding to all this criticism that he was getting. And wow, was I kind of surprised that this was going on. And now kind of talking about it, kind of giving you guys a little introduction there. Time to get my thoughts on it. And it's very tricky. It's very weird, but I'm not taking a back, but I'm not, you know, stepping back from it. I am supporting Felix still because, definitely I do agree that the media has definitely been, you know, off the deep end, has gone off the rails, with certain things that they have done. Now, I do have friends that, are, you know, want to become journalists and, you know, news reporters and stuff like that. And the thing is that when I was reading this whole, you know, the Wall Street Journal, with their article, this is an article, guys. This is one of those things that, you know, it's not like some low-level news column. You know, this is the Wall Street Journal. It's okay. Let me get this thing back into focus. There we go. You know, this is a major news distributor, and this is weird, you know, because when I was reading it, and when I saw Felix's video of it, and I saw everybody else's video on it, that they were taking things out of context and, you know, doing all these crazy things to it, it to me was looking a lot like these weren't professionals doing their job. It kind of seemed more like they were just like out to get him, which to me doesn't fit right with me, because for one is that if you are a professional, if you take your job seriously, you do not do this to yourself. You do not do this. And the thing that even makes me more angry than anything else is that the fact that somebody somewhere went into a meeting room, they asked, okay, what are we going to be reporting on today? What is today's agenda? And then somebody raised their hand, and said, oh, well, I think I think PewDiePie or Felix is an anti-Semite or, a neo-Nazi. And somebody somewhere looked at him and said, you know what? Let's run with that. And somebody else somewhere edited the story together and then copied or cut and pasted things to shape and mold their point and try to get that across to a generalized audience. And that to me is just the worst thing that I have ever seen, ever done anywhere. I mean, if it was like a really low level news column, like I said, nobody would have really listened to it. But the fact that this is a major journal writing about this, it's downright, laughable to me. And it's not that I'm not saying that the issue is not still there. Yes, PewDiePie has stated that, what he did was wrong. What the jokes that he said probably went a little bit too far, and that's perfectly understandable. He took responsibility for what he did, and that's admirable. Now the thing is that I would have rather heard some sort of apology coming out from the journal, because the fact is that this article has so many holes in it, it's just so bad, so badly written, just so badly done, that it is literally Swiss cheese what I'm reading right now. And the thing that I can compare this to, and if you guys don't know, I am a Patriots fan, and so the thing is that I compare this to the Wells report that came out a couple years ago. And that report was such BS. It was BS as BS can possibly be. And the holes in it, again, were Swiss cheese. Freaking Swiss cheese that I was looking at. And for whatever reason, even a generalized audience, even the general population looked at that report and even said themselves that this report is just such BS that there is no way somebody with a logical and a clear head of mind with no bias towards the Patriots can look at that report and say that is 100% accurate. Everything about it is true. And, this guy did a fantastic job. There are no holes in this story whatsoever. That is complete BS. Just like the story the Wall Street Journal posted was complete BS. And again, I'm not stating that, this is, okay for Felix to do this. Obviously, that is not the case. But, he has definitely taken a stand against the media. And in all fairness, the media should definitely hold themselves more responsible and definitely do something about this. This to me is more of a fireable offense if you are a professional. Because the fact that this is a story, that somebody took the time to write this, took the time, put the hours, the effort to make this story, a thing. How can somebody take their job seriously if they do this? And talking about it like if this was a college, essay that you had to write, and if the professor themselves took the time to look through your story and had you try to provide evidence, and the fact that the professor would go into detail looking at your story, this would probably be probably wouldn't be like, you probably wouldn't get suspended, but you would probably be laughed at. This would probably get an F. This probably would never, like, the professor would look at it and say, what do you think you're doing? Get out of my class right now. This is just absolutely crazy. And I think that's the one thing that people are kind of missing here. And yes, I understand the whole the jokes were probably taken a little bit too far. Totally understand that. But the media also has an issue with this as well. They should also be held responsible for this, because people losing the Disney connection. Yes, I get that. That's Disney is a business, and it is a business decision that they did, which I understand wholeheartedly. Totally get that. Maker, I don't quite understand, because that is a little bit. I mean, YouTube blurs the lines a lot, and they allow a lot of things on YouTube to be said and done. And to me, I think Maker, while again it is probably a business decision, I don't quite agree with it, because if they are the ones that, in a sense, allow these videos to go up, and I'm pretty sure they do see them, and if they took the time to actually see them, they would have disagreed with the media again and back up and back up Felix and understand that this was just complete lies that the media was producing. This video has gone on long enough. I think I've rambled on quite enough. Again, you guys know where I stand. I do support Felix, and I hope that this issue does get resolved. Hopefully, people do come to the realization that, hey, Felix is not 100% in the wrong here. The media is also in the wrong here. Both sides are wrong. I think the media is just not taking their cut. They're not taking their own hits right now, and I think that's my problem with it. Again, the media does need to for me, the media needs to do the basic things. Again, I've talked to several of my friends about this, and the main thing that the media needs to do is report facts and leave opinions out of things. And I understand that's a big thing that's been going on lately, is that they've been producing more opinions than actual facts, and that to me is not good. It's terrible writing, it's terrible journalism, because you are supposed to allow your audience to create their own opinions on things, not you influence your opinions onto the audience itself. So that's it for so I'm gonna cut it right there, guys. That's it for this video. I hope you guys do enjoy it. I'm probably not gonna monetize this video. This is just my opinion, getting it out there. But again, I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and do share it. Whether you like it or dislike it, it's up to you guys. But that's the end of this video, guys, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.